Welcome back to Particle Fleet Emergence, Shaded Dead style. I am Shaded Dead, and today, let's take a look at the simulacrum. We really haven't touched on this yet. Another feature in this game. We'll see if we can create a map here. What we want. We could do a large, tiny. Oh, that would be really small. Small, extra large. I don't know. What's the range on that? I'm not sure. I did take a look at the map editor a little bit, and it went. You can go. I don't know how big it can be. I might have broken it. I tried to make a 999 by 999 map, which it started, but I don't know. I'm probably doing something wrong, but I couldn't seem to edit anything in it. I'll have to take a. I'll have to talk to Virgil about it and see if I can figure that part out. Maybe it's just too big. I only tried one just real quick, just to kind of see how big it could be. But 999 blocks by 999 blocks. That is, it will not fit on your screen, even zoomed all the way out. It's enormous and frightening. Here we've got all the options that we could do, energy sources and like everything. We can just randomize all of it for just the enemy settings. We can randomize all of it for the player settings. Whatever we want. Or we can randomize everything and just make crazy maps. Let's maybe not do an extra large one. That might take a really long time. We'll do medium. We'll randomize everything. That looks interesting. We got these two big islands here. There's a lot of amp gems. Good lord. How many amp gems did it give me? 9? I don't use them anyway. Right, Virgil? No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. 7's fine. We've got, what, 3 emitters? Is that all? Well, it'll probably be a pretty quick one. But you can see I've made some in the past. This one only took me 8 minutes, so you can tell it was really easy. I've kind of thrown in just some more ships and things. Typically you start with I think from this line up. No, I don't even think you get a micro tank. I don't even think you maybe you do. Maybe you get these too, but this is what it defaults to, is these ones. I threw in some other ships that maybe you haven't seen. We'll spotlight a couple of these. You've seen this guy, actually. I figured out what he was. He was in one of the other maps shooting. He's the one that's got 3 Mark 7s on him. Big, long ship. But you haven't seen the carrier. We haven't really seen the C-class, even though I think we had it in one of the maps. But we're going to take a look at this random map that I just created. This is going to be rough because I only have one energy source on my side of the map. So I'm glad I have the tanker and the micro tank included. So let's see what happens. I hope it's a powerful energy source, or we may have this may actually be really hard. Great results can be achieved with small forces. That's true. That's true. Is it? These quotes, are these from Sun Tzu's Art of War? They might be, because that's what they sure sound like. We're going to get our corporate headquarters come in here. I'm not sure. We've got a couple of... Well, we got 3 doppels. We've got 3 enemy ships. I don't know what their AI is going to be. This guy only gives me 2 energy. That guy gives me 1 energy. We're definitely going to have to get our energy from the land, for sure. I don't think much is going to come across this way, so I really only have 1 choke point. I can get 1 extra gem off of this, and we've got 3 emitters. The only choke point, this will be the choke point for particles, but I don't know where these doppels and everything are going to go. This may be a very difficult mission for me. I may not be able to get it done. We'll see. We'll play till we die, and then see what happens. We don't even have a cruiser. We're gonna have to go with a Joven. Let's try to get a couple Jovens built. I'm gonna grab some of these, or this 1 energy tank here, and we're gonna have to use our command ship here, a lot. The grabber is gonna probably be a big deal here. Let's get down here and get this. And we need omnis like yesterday. And we'll have to get a grabber built. These guys are gonna help. Wow, this is gonna be rough. No doubt. See, that's already gone. I have no extra energy. They're pouring in here. At least they haven't started making the doppels yet. That's good. Alright, these guys are miring. This is shooting over here for some reason. That's good. I like that. He's shooting lasers. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything could pop out of these. I have no idea what. Let's start getting all these things. We're going to want to mount some amp gems on these once I get them. We're also going to have to build at least the micro tank right away. And the tanker, we're probably going to have to like mount an amp gem on the tankers, to be quite honest. I don't know how else I'm going to get through this. I'm going to have to rely on this land for my energy, so I've really got to get it cleaned up. The emergence already starting to come. Wow, this is... I'm slightly intimidated by this array of forces over here compared to what I have. But we are gonna try to defend stuff. I need to keep this guy moving. Get these amp gems. Tech. Let's do land production increase. That's gonna be my biggest help when it comes to getting all this stuff. You guys pull forward a little bit. And this doesn't give me a very big area of influence on my energy that I have. We're kind of catching up with power. Let's go ahead and get my grabber built. I have him. Let's get him shooting in this general direction down here. These seem to be kind of curling over here anyway, so I'm going to let them do that. I only have the one grabber. And let's build something maybe not reasonable to put into this. Get up there. We can get 10 omnis out of this if I force it. And we could probably are going to want these omnis to have cannons. Let's go ahead and omni reactors would actually be really useful here. I don't have to necessarily keep feeding them energy, and omni cannons would be a good choice. Oh, good! I destroyed whatever it was they were making here with my grabber. That actually worked out fairly well. And that's been grabbed. There is one down here, but I'm not going to risk that. You're going to stay back here. Okay. We do need to probably move these guys forward a bit. They built a tanker, which is interesting. Let's get some more of these built in here. If I can kind of use this to help hold them off until some of these bigger ships get finished. I think once I can kind of get some of these bigger ships built, then I think life is going to be a lot easier. Let's go ahead and mount an amp gem on that bad boy. Okay, so you can see he's got lasers, and he's got this other area around him, which is this cannon. He's not finished being built yet. Man, it is just trying to get it charged up. It has 2 guppies. This is like a forward attack vehicle of some sort. Once these are filled, it should finish this part. Oh, it's going to fill up both the guppies first. Very slow building. Very slow building. I'm going to go ahead and bring him down here just to make sure this guy is getting some power in case he needs it. He hasn't had to shoot anything yet. This is weird. He hasn't had to shoot anything yet, but he will. Because I only gave myself one grabber, this is going to make this one a little bit useless. Let's get a wolf built. Okay, so he's done. Now you see the blue line? Alright, let's move him down. Or let's move him forward. And let's get a... He's got his own guppies to get his own power. So watch. Launch his fighters. And the fighters come out here and attack. They attack until they run out of power. But this is going to help keep this back and away from me. I haven't even built a lathe yet. And here's this ship, which may look familiar. It's got a shield, it's got 2 guppies. It's a forward attacking vehicle as well. I need to figure out if there's a hotkey that lets me scroll in and out after I've selected a ship, because I have a tendency to grab the ship and then want to scroll back out to put it somewhere. I'm sure Virgil could tell us that. Let's see if we can just get down in here, and he's going to get shot, but he should be able to make it to the ground again where he won't get shot, and we can keep destroying that, maybe even get us an energy source, temporarily at least. I have a feeling that it's going to get destroyed. That guy's over here just building struck like it's not even funny, but my guys are kind of destroying it. Oh, I don't even have anything to stop these things. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Yeah. I can't do it. Oh, but he can still get power. Oh, that's perfect. But can he launch ships? He doesn't seem to be launching any ships, but he can still get power. All right, so that's an interesting ordeal. We need the tanker. You should probably have an amp gem. I don't have any extra amp gems. I've used them all. Okay. Let's pull them out of the Jovens. They are only slightly better than a destroyer. Actually, they're quite a bit better than a destroyer, but still, on this totem pole of particle fleet, it is one of the lower ones, as it were. They're flying up here, getting power, coming back, whatever. They don't care. And I could probably just waltz in here. This isn't going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. You come down here. You come down here. You're not quite full yet. We'll let your guppies get full, and then you'll be full of energy. Boom. Alright. Get down here. We're going to need you. Did you claim that? I think you claimed it. We'll go ahead and let you make that amp gem. It'll start shooting it into this and making that build. Maybe we will. I don't know. The micro tanker, I wish I could put it like right here. That's not going to happen. But we can maybe get like this, and then he can relay to him the power that he needs once he starts getting low. In the meantime, how much range? I kind of want to mount an amp gem on you. There we go. That actually makes your range a lot better. And we'll kind of pull you forward. I think they're still in range. Yeah, they are. You come with me. Now, this guy doesn't have that thing on it. So even though he can supply himself with energy, he does not supply anybody else with energy, which is really interesting. I don't know if this is like a stock ship or if this is like something that was added. Oh my god, look at the size of that. Emergence. Good lord. Missile after missile after missile into it. Oh goodness. Alright. Get up here. Start destroying. We gotta get all these things out of here. Enemy ship. This has actually turned out not to be quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. These guys with their own reactors are pretty amazing at the moment. These Omni reactors are awesome, actually. I'm fairly impressed. My carrier's up there launching ships into the enemy. It looks like it shoots 2 fighters. I you could make like just a huge one of just like fighter bay after fighter bay after fighter bay. I have a feeling the answer is yes, but... Alright, that's depleted. We're going to get this amp gem. Okay, we got that. So you need to come forward. Because these guys weren't getting power. I must have squeaked them forward a little bit. And there's he, and he's out of power. Okay, so we got that amp gem. I don't know. We'll put it on this guy. And we'll bring him down here to assist. In case some of these ships start getting out of control. Let's get this one destroyed. There's a doppel over here. There's the stunner. I really want to take him out because I don't have any other defense other than him being dead for me to survive here. Alright, slide up in here. You may as well come up in here too. I guess we could slip up here and start destroying these while I kind of get rid of that guy. Yeah, this didn't turn out as bad as I thought. There's an amp gem. I kind of had forgotten about it. We'll get up here. Waiting for that stunner to really cause me some problems here. Get over here. Get in there. Destroy that stunner. This seems to be fairly well handled. If anything does spawn off this, it's just gonna get shot by these cannons, just like it is right now. See, he has nowhere to go. He's trying to make his doppel shell, but it's just not gonna work. Plus I have these fighter ships that are kinda getting in here and wrecking face. It's nice. Alright. Get up here and lay that with him. Okay. Get this guy, get that guy. Move up. You move up. You move up. You move up. You definitely move up. Here comes the revenge of this stuff. It just really doesn't want me here. I could have built a hammer because I only have the one. These are basically becoming fairly useless at this point. There went my cruiser, or no, my Joven. Shoot, back here. Let's build a Marauder and another Marauder, and the Wolf got destroyed. Okay, but we've stopped them. They've stopped coming. Get up here. Destroy this. Get up here. There. Get rid of that one. They're kind of doing something up here, maybe. Maybe they're helping. I don't even know if I need that Marauder anymore. Yeah, this turned out to be not as bad as I thought. Even though it looked terrifying when I was doing it. Why are you getting in front, tanker? No way. Goodness. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had a cough. And we'll just swing around here. I kind of over-prepared for this. I thought this was going to be a lot more difficult than it ended up being. I kind of a lot over-prepared for this. Yeah. Yeah, you can just be a meat shield. Let him do the thing. Actually, you're going to get repaired probably before... You see your laser's already working. Get out here. Come over here and help out. You and all your lasers. What's left? Oh, this guy. Really? Oh, and these two. Alright, let's get down here. Let's destroy all of this. Let's try to take that guy out, and then you come down here and destroy these. Take out his power source, and then come down here, and we'll take these two out. And that'll be that. That actually was a lot easier than it should have been. I did have some pretty powerful ships here included. With the stock fleet that comes with this, which is, like I said, from here up, I think. This would have been a much different mission, I think. I think I would have had a little bit harder time. Maybe not. It wasn't too bad. But this carrier was like completely keeping all of the particles that were forming over here down to a bare minimum. So that was kind of fun. So Simulacrum, this is actually a pretty good mission. I think this could be a lot better if there was some better AI given to these. Maybe move them a little bit, along with the that stuff. I don't know if I can pull this up and then like edit it. Are we allowed to pull that into the editor and then edit it? It just says upload to Exchange, so I guess not. But that would be a cool feature at some point in the future, or even maybe in the final game, if you could take what was in your simulacrum and bring it over to the mission editor and then be able to build onto it or alter it to give you a good way to start, because I kind of like that map. But if there was some better AI with the doppels and the enemy ships being made, probably a better selection of ships you could bring into the mission, that would probably make it really, really interesting. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a pretty short one. I don't even remember how long that took me. What did it say? 14 minutes. And like I said, I was kind of over preparing. I was expecting like enemy wolves and things like that to come at me, but it ended up not being the case. I kind of pushed forward on them before they started making too many ships. So, and then my grabber was pretty much keeping the bottom part controlled. So yeah, Simulacrum. You can just get constant. I mean, that was still fun and it was something different, and you can just keep coming in here and, you know, just randomize the seed and you'll still get the same setup. I'll get one energy source, they'll get two, and then, you know, they'll have all of their stuff, and so you can get another variation on that. I mean, I'm going to get all these amp gems, and they're going to get all these potentially devastating ships. A stunner, I would probably want to include one of the dischargers in there, just to make my life a little bit easier. Probably take these out, these three weird ships out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.